Hello, my name is Camia Gentry Bereth. I'll be teaching you today about relaxation and meditation. I use Gagne's 9 events and the AAAD process for this instruction, so if you can spot the process here. So the objectives today. The instruction is meant to accomplish 4 different things. It's going to demonstrate Gagne's 9 in action. It will also teach you the impact of negative stress on our ability to relax, teach the benefits of relaxation and meditation, teach you how to relax and meditate. So those are the 4 main objectives. With how busy our lives can be, it's important to take a moment to relax and meditate every day. This instruction will teach you what it looks like and how to achieve it. So how many of you guys would rather be here by the ocean, listening to the sounds of the ocean? Doesn't that sound nice? Wouldn't that be nice to just be sitting on the ocean right now? So think about it. Take a moment and think about the last time that you quietly meditated alone. Now, alone is the key part. It's got to be a moment without any other interactions from other people. So no Facebook, no devices, no TVs or iPads or anything. Just think about a moment when you were alone and you could quietly sit and meditate. What did it feel like to you? Well, let's watch a quick video on what the problem is with stress and how stress can make you sick.
Cramming for a test? Trying to get more done than you have time to do? Stress is a feeling we all experience when we are challenged or overwhelmed. But more than just an emotion, stress is a hardwired physical response that travels throughout your entire body. In the short term, stress can be advantageous, but when activated too often or too long, your primitive fight or flight stress response not only changes your brain, but also damages many of the other organs and cells throughout your body. Your adrenal gland releases the stress hormones cortisol, epinephrine, also known as adrenaline, and norepinephrine. As these hormones travel through your bloodstream, they easily reach your blood vessels and heart. Adrenaline causes your heart to beat faster and raises your blood pressure, over time causing hypertension. Cortisol can also cause the endothelium, or inner lining of blood vessels, to not function normally. Scientists now know that this is an early step in triggering the process of atherosclerosis, or cholesterol plaque buildup in your arteries. Together, these changes increase your chances of a heart attack or stroke. When your brain senses stress, it activates your autonomic nervous system. Through this network of nerve connections, your big brain communicates stress to your enteric or intestinal nervous system. Besides causing butterflies in your stomach, this brain-gut connection can disturb the natural rhythmic contractions that move food through your gut, leading to irritable bowel syndrome, and can increase your gut's sensitivity to acid, making you more likely to feel heartburn. Via the gut's nervous system, stress can also change the composition and function of your gut bacteria, which may affect your digestive and overall health. Speaking of digestion, does chronic stress affect your waistline? Well, yes. Cortisol can increase your appetite. It tells your body to replenish your energy stores with energy-dense foods and carbs, causing you to crave comfort foods. High levels of cortisol can also cause you to put on those extra calories as visceral or deep belly fat. This type of fat doesn't just make it harder to button your pants. It is an organ that actively releases hormones and immune system chemicals called cytokines that can increase your risk of developing chronic diseases, such as heart disease and insulin resistance. Meanwhile, stress hormones affect immune cells in a variety of ways. Initially, they help prepare to fight invaders and heal after injury, but chronic stress can dampen the function of some immune cells, make you more susceptible to infections, and slow the rate you heal. Want to live a long life? You may have to curb your chronic stress. That's because it has even been associated with shortened telomeres, the shoelace tip ends of chromosomes that measure a cell's age. Telomeres cap chromosomes to allow DNA to get copied every time a cell divides, without damaging the cell's genetic code. And they shorten with each cell division. When telomeres become too short, a cell can no longer divide, and it dies. As if all that weren't enough, chronic stress has even more ways it can sabotage your health, including acne, hair loss, sexual dysfunction, headaches, muscle tension, difficulty concentrating, fatigue, and irritability. So, what does all this mean for you? Your life will always be filled with stressful situations, but what matters to your brain and entire body is how you respond to that stress. If you can view those situations as challenges you can control and master, rather than as threats that are insurmountable, you will perform better in the short run and stay healthy in the long run.
Alright, so that was a TED Ed video, which is really, TED Eds are really cool, and I would recommend that you check those out, but let's review that video really quick. So what are some of the negative impacts of stress? And what parts of the body can stress impact? So you can see from that video that stress can have quite a negative impact on the body, so it's really important to take a moment to meditate and combat that stress. So let's look at some of the benefits for meditation. There have been numerous studies on the benefits of meditation, and over here on this right side is a little infographic. So some of the things would be like increasing your energy, reducing your stress, which we've all seen from the video can be really bad for you, and it helps provide a sense of calm and peace and balance. And who wouldn't want that, right? So let's review some of these studies. So there have been studies from Harvard discussing the mitochondrial energy production. University of Wisconsin study saw an increase in electrical activity. The American Journal of Psychiatry had 22 patients diagnosed with anxiety disorder or panic disorder were submitted to 3 months of meditation and relaxation, and 20 of those, the effects of anxiety had reduced substantially. Another study from the University of California suggested that during and after meditation training, subjects were more skilled at keeping focus, especially on repetitive, boring tasks. And lastly, another study from the Martinos Center for Biomedical Imaging and the Osher Research Center, mindful meditation has been reported to enhance numerous mental abilities, including rapid memory recall. So let's take a moment and let's meditate. So the first step will be the posture. Typically your legs are crossed, like this image here. Your right hand is placed in the left hand, palms up. Your back is straight but not tense, and the head is tipped at a little slightly forward with the chin tucked in so the eyes are cast down. The eyes shouldn't be open or closed, just kind of at a relaxed state. And the shoulders are level, and the elbows are held away from the body to allow circulation. So let's also consider our breathing. The second step after getting the posture will be to breathe. So become aware of your thoughts and distractions. Let the breathing rhythm remain normal, and breathe out all the stress. And breathe in relaxation and peace. So go ahead and take a moment and practice that, and you can pause this video and test that out. It's also important to note that sometimes it's hard to clear our minds. That's why I like to listen to the sounds of the ocean. It kind of helps provide a white noise and a background. It's hard to stop thinking when you have to constantly think. Just doing 10 minutes of meditation can have enormous benefits. And now that we've learned about stress and meditation, how do you plan on incorporating it into your daily life? So let's put this into practice. Clear your mind and meditate for 2 minutes. Let's assess now. How do you feel after that 2 minutes of meditation? What is the benefit of meditation? Is it A, to reduce stress, B, relax your body and mind, C, reduce negative thoughts and feelings, or D, all of the above? Should be D, all of the above. What is a good way to deal with stress? A, eat 52 cheeseburgers, B, check Facebook and read about everybody's problems, or C, meditate? That one should definitely be C, meditate. And if you have any other additional questions, please feel free to contact me and I will try to answer them.